Hi. I just took a test, cholesterol and blood test, and I wanted to know just how bad the results really are.
Yeah, you got your numbers in front of you?
Yes, I do.
All right, read them to me.
It says cholesterol 254H, triglycerides 353H.
Those are horrible, Mary. Keep going.
Am I dying?
No. I'll tell you what I think.
It says HDL 41L.
Okay.
Cholesterol HDL ratio is 6.20H.
Too high. We want that way under 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's your LDL?
LDL.
That may be on page 2. A lot of times the LDL is on page 2.
On page 2.
Or sometimes if your triglycerides are too high, they can't measure the LDL. But your triglycerides are 350. So I think they'd be able to measure your LDL.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait a minute. LDL calculated 142H.
Okay. All right. So those triglycerides should be under 150. So if you're in the upper 3s, that's just way too high. I want you to get a hemoglobin A1C test to rule out diabetes. I want to make sure you aren't turning diabetic because people with very high triglycerides are also prone to being diabetic. And if your glycohemoglobin is over 6.5, I want you starting to be treated. Okay?
Okay. I took a diabetes test once.
Yes.
And the girl gasped and said I was on the cusp of having
diabetes.
But then she made an appointment, and 3 days later I went back, and she gasped again. I said, "What's the matter?" She says, "They're perfect." Well, what I did is I came home and read the first 14 pages of the sugar book that I have.
Good.
And I started eating properly and getting plenty of sleep, and then went back, and it was perfect.
Okay, excellent. Well, and I'm glad you had that test done, but like I said, make sure you get that hemoglobin A1C test. You kind of have what I like to call the triple whammy, where you have high cholesterol, high triglycerides, and low HDL. We used to say we wanted your HDL above 40, but did you notice there was an L next to your 41 level?
Yeah.
That 41 level is starting to be too low. They want you now 50 or 60. The higher the HDL, the better off you are. So you've got to get those you got to get the cholesterol down and the triglycerides down and the LDL. So you actually have a couple risk factors there. And then, like I said, make sure you get that hemoglobin A1C. They're going to probably have to put you on a statin medication like Lipitor or Crestor, or they may even have to put you on Trilipix, which helps lower the triglycerides. Sometimes Zetia helps a little bit. They may even recommend niacin. Niacin helps those triglycerides down, but I'm going to tell you to exercise, and when you're done exercising, exercise some more because that will help burn off the triglycerides. Okay, Mary?
Okay, thanks.
All right, good girl.
Bye-bye.
All right, you are listening to the Dr. Daliah Show.